now it's time for us to get to the most interesting segment of the show. As you all know, this is a business show. Yeah, we share business tips and as well we sell goods and services. And today, for our brands and product promotions, there are 5 brands up for promotion today, and they are Horizontal Property Developers Limited, Bunokasa Group Meat Sharing, Foodbox Delivery, Export Chamber of International Trade and Investment Membership, Tierra Home, Office, Industrial Cleaning and Fumigation Services. We're going to talk about them one after the other and the unique services that they offer. So we're going to be starting off with the Horizontal Property Developers Limited. There are several real estate companies out there in Nigeria, in Enugu State to be particular. So how does Horizontal Property Developers Limited stand out?
Well, they stand out, like I have said the past couple of shows, that I have vetted them myself. I've done business with them for about 2 years now, and I trust them, right? And I know they've been in business for over 10 years, and they have not had a single case with the EFCC of fraud or extortion or whatever you want to call it. You know, the CEO is upright, and he does, a legit business. And most importantly, their lands are properly documented with lands, right? With the Ministry of, Lands. And so if you buy any properties from Horizontal, you're sure to get proper documentation. And there's no case of, okay, somebody else, when you want to start construction, somebody comes up and says, hey, this is my land, I bought it 5 years ago, and then somebody else comes up and says, hey, it's mine, I bought it 2 months ago, because this happens in this town.
The unnecessary dramas.
That's right. So it doesn't happen with Horizontal. Now the other thing is, when you buy with Horizontal, you don't have any problems with the villagers or Bonechago or the village boys or the youth. You don't
unnecessary taxing as
right.
well.
You don't have that problem because Horizontal has dealt with the villagers, bought the properties, turned them into estates or gated communities, with drainages and mapped out roads. And
what about security?
Of course, if it's a gated community, that means it's secure. Gated communities are communities, estates that have gates and have fences and have security, right? So you're buying into a secure, real estate project, right? So you don't have any problems with the villagers. Nobody's going to ask you to go pay this and go pay that. Horizontal has done all of that for you. So all you need to do is come buy these properties, and they're selling, all of them are choice properties, selling at great prices as well.
All right, can you let us know about the packages that they have?
Okay, so the first one on my list is Cubana Estate at Nekuno. Is going for 1.5 million. Cubana with a K. It doesn't have anything to do with Obi Cubana. it's a different brand, all right? So it's Cubana with a K. Cubana Estate at Nekuno, somewhere at Nike here. It's 5 minutes from the Peace University, the new Peace University.
Yeah.
The great thing about this property is if you buy now, actually people who bought a few last year bought at 1 million, and they bought 1 million and got one extra for free, right?
Wait, so they got 1 plot of land and got one extra.
Yes, they did a promo last year, buy one get one free on this estate. So a lot of people bought
wow.
right, and got extra one free. Can you imagine that a plot of land that you bought for 1 million and you got two today is selling for 1.5 for one? So that means you're getting 3 million out of your 1 million investment,
yes.
From last year. So that's a great thing about real estate. Land banking is the other reason you need to buy land, right? If you put money in the bank, the value depreciates on a daily basis,
yes.
right? Even if you buy dollars, it keeps going up and down,
fluctuates,
right?
So if you're not even sure of what it will become tomorrow.
But with land banking, you put money in bank. Land is the only commodity in the marketplace that I've never heard goes down in value. If you buy gold, it fluctuates. It goes down. If you buy a dollar, it goes down. Whatever it is that you buy goes down in value after a while. But land is the only commodity in the marketplace that never goes down in value. It keeps going up. So if you buy this Cubana near the Peace University, as more students are signing up with the Peace University, they're going to need, hostels and accommodation in that area. And so very soon, the prices of land will actually go off the hook in that area.
So you're also giving them tips of what to do with their lands.
Exactly.
In case they run out of ideas.
So that's it. So the second one is Digital Estate at Uguamuemene, 5 minutes from Caritas University. Is going for 3.5 million, right?
Okay.
Then you have Citygate Estate behind Banana Estate, New Enugu, Phase 2. It's going for 7 million. Then you have a Fizzy Estate behind Centenary, Okonano, Phase 2. It's going for 5.5 million. Then you have Crystal Garden, Phase 3, at the same location, going for 8 million. Then you have a Fizzy Estate behind the same location as well, on the Port off the Port Harcourt Expressway, going for 15 million. Right here I have Capital Estate. This one is at Obaru, Anambra State. It's going for 1 million. Then you have 1.5 million University Estate, at Bogazinike, 7 minutes from Ugogo roundabout. If you know Ugogo roundabout, this is 7 minutes from there. It's going for 1.5 million. Then you have City Gate Estate at Obekenike. It's 3.5 million. Then you have Excellent Estate at Uguomo Emene, opposite Upper Room Ministries, 12 minutes from Enugu International Airport. That's a good one as well. It's going for 5 million, right? Anything near the airport is hot cake, So if you buy now, by next year you might be selling for 10 million. So you have Evergreen Estate Ozala before UNTH along Enugu Port Harcourt Expressway. This is another good one because of the landmark there, the UNTH. It's going for 6.5 million. Then you have Crystal Garden beside just at the same location at the Port Harcourt Expressway. It's 12 million, right? Then you have this one, the biggest one, Crystal Garden Phase 1. It's the choicest one. It's going for 30 million. And Chiamaka, you have promised to buy this one, right?
Yeah, I actually promised by tomorrow I should be doing something about it.
Right. So really, it's a Cubana Estate for 1.5, Digital Estate for 3.5, City Gate Estate for 7 million, a Fizzy Estate for 5.5 million, Crystal Garden Phase 3 for 8 million, a Fizzy Estate for 15 million, Capital Estate in Obaru for 1 million, University Estate for 1.5 million, City Gate Estate for 3.5 million, Excellent Estate for 5 million, Evergreen Estate for 6.5 million, Crystal Garden again Phase 2 for 12 million, and Crystal Garden Phase 1 for 30.
Okay, so you say this package is quite affordable. Whatever amount you have,
yes,
you could go with
there's
it.
something for everybody.
There's something for everybody.
That's
All
right.
right, the next one we have here is Binokasa Group Meat Sharing.
That's right.
So can you tell us about Binokasa Group Meat Sharing, their packages and
So this is
everything
simple.
about them?
Yeah, so this is simple. This company is offering meat sharing services, and the goal is to give you fresh killed meat, not meat open, but in the open market, that's dangerous for the health or to your health, right? Every meat you buy in the open market is unsafe because, it's cultural here, but the truth is they kill this cow in the morning and start to sell it from morning till evening. It becomes unsafe. Right? If actually the Ministry of Health would do their jobs, those meats wouldn't sell. People wouldn't buy them because they're not safe. You have flies, perching
on them
all day round,
and they're not even properly kept.
That's right. And because of the heat, it begins to go rancid. It begins to go bad after a couple of hours, right? And so Nigerians keep buying this stuff. It's our culture. It's cultural to buy meat that way. But this company is saying that has to change. We give you fresh killed meat, right? And so we have different plans of 25 people, 20 people, 15 people, 10 people, and 5 people. So what that simply means is if you're in the group of 10 and they're killing a cow of 300,000, what it means is that every single person in that group pays 30,000 to get a 10 percentile share of that cow, right? So if what they're sharing for that day is a cow for 250, that means 250 divided by 10. So you're paying 25 to get a good chunk of a big cow, a giant cow, right? And not just that it's big, it's healthy, right? It's fresh killed. You're right there when they're killing it and sharing it amongst the people in your group. And when that is done, you carry that and go home, right? I've experienced this growing up. Like I said, my parents belong to a group of 8 where they share the cow every first Wednesday of a month. So all month round, we had beef, right? So why not give it a shot? It's a great way to have healthy meat and make sure that you have a supply, of meat. Depending on the size of your family, actually, if you have a very large family and you need to take 2 portions, that's still possible.
It all depends on your pocket
That's
and
right.
your
That's
need.
right. And the size of the family.
Okay, and aside cow, is there any other protein that's
pork,
shared?
Pork is shared amongst between 1 to 5 people. if you can buy one pork and you want it processed, as an individual, that can be processed and they will sell that to you, right? But if you can be put on a group of 5 to share one pork or one goat, right? So it's a great way to have assorted meat at home at a cost-effective price.
All right, this is the Urban Marketplace, and before now we talked about Horizontal Property Developers Limited and Binokasa Group Meat Sharing. If you are interested in any of their services, you could go to our website at www.urbanmarketplace.com or call 08181-233-979 for us to put you through on how you are going to patronize them. We still have about 3 brands up for promotion right here on the show, but right now we are going to go for commercial break. Urban Marketplace will continue. Welcome back. This is still Urban Marketplace, and we are discussing business right now. Before we went on that short commercial break, we were rolling out companies and brands that we have for promotion today. Let's get back to it, Mr. Tony. Was the next brand that we have for promotion is Food Box Delivery.
That's
You talked
right.
about this yesterday. Let's talk about it again.
Yeah.
So what about the Food Box Delivery?
So the Food Box Delivery is a product from basically 3. We have 3 food suppliers in the city of Enugu, who have signed up to supply, the contents of the food box, on a monthly or twice on a monthly basis or twice a month or as many times as you want, right? And so essentially the food box is a food delivery service. It saves you the stress of having to go to the market, and this is essentially good for bankers, for civil servants, or people who have these kinds of jobs, medical practitioners, where to get to the market they actually have to talk to their boss and ask for a little bit of permission to go to the market. So this takes care of that for you, right? And so these suppliers will actually deliver food items to you on a monthly basis or as many times as you want, right? And so what we have going in this food box are, for example, a 25 kg of rice is there, right? Then you have 3 liters of King's vegetable oil. You have packet of Knorr seasoning. You have 1 pint of melon, hand-peeled melon. When we say melon, that's simply a goosey, right? You have 20 tubers of sizable yam. You have 5 what they call 5 painters of iron or potassium beans, depending on the one you want, and 1 sachet of table iodized salt. Good for your health, good to mitigate against goiter, right? So I want to run through that list again. So essentially it's 25 kg bag of rice, 3 liters of King's vegetable oil, a packet of Knorr seasoning cube, 1 pint of egusi, 1 painter of egusi, hand peeled, 20 tubers of sizable yam, 5 painters of iron or potassium beans, and 1 sachet of iodized salt. Good for your health. But if you want more to go into your food box, it's possible, and that's what we call the custom. That's what they call the custom order, right? So these suppliers are at strategic places in the town. So when you place your order, they can deliver straight to your doorstep. You just get a knock on your door and you say, "Good afternoon, ma'am. Here's your food box," right? But you must have paid, to effect your order, right? And then it will be delivered to you. But if you choose to go pick it up at the different locations, they are, at very convenient locations around town. So you can go there and pick up your food box. Like I said, if you want a special order, what it simply means is that you're going to send a list of what you want included in the food box. That will be sent to these shops. They will put that in there, cost it, send it to us, and we'll send it to you, right? When you make payment, they'll deliver it to you, or you go and pick it up yourself, right? And if you live overseas, because this broadcast is going on YouTube and Facebook as well, so a lot of Nigerians are overseas listening, and they want food delivered to their families. Maybe they have aged parents in Nigeria and they want food delivered to them every month. This food box is for you. So all you need to do is place that order, and the food will be delivered to your aged parents, no matter where they live in Nigeria. Some of you live overseas as well. and you want to buy straight from Nigeria to be sure that you're buying the real thing instead of go to the African stores where these things are sold for very expensive.
Okay.
You can call our number, and we'll channel the orders to these guys, and they'll be sure to deliver to you, whether you live in London or America or Australia or anywhere you live in Europe. It can be delivered to you.
All right. The next brand
That's
we
right.
have here is Terra Home Office Industrial Cleaning and Fumigation Services.
Yeah.
From the name already, we already know what it's all about.
Yeah, so Terra is a professional cleaning company, right? So they clean homes. Say you're moving into a brand new home, and after construction, and you need all that cement, all the paint, cleared, all the tiles washed up, washed, sparkling clean. You contract Terra. They'll go and wash your brand new home before you move into it. If it's not a brand new home, but you're just changing homes, you're moving into another apartment, and you need somebody to go in there and clean it up for you, Terra offers those services. So they clean office complexes, they clean industries, they do industrial and professional cleaning, and of course they do fumigation services as well. So that is to say, they can go clean your home and fumigate the surroundings to ensure that rodents and snakes and dangerous animals like that are kept at bay. So for these services, you're going to call the number that we're going to provide you before the end of the show and book any of these services, and the companies involved would actually come to your aid. But one thing is sure, we have vetted every single one of these companies, and we're sure they do good service, right? And so the final one would be the Export Chamber of International Trade and Investment. And we're saying that export is the way to go now. The average Nigerian worker is not earning enough money to buy everything they used to buy. And so that means the companies and the shops that are catering, they used to cater to these products and services, are suffering now. Their businesses are shutting down. So if you're a business owner, or you're intending to go into business, or you don't have a job but you're looking for a job, Nigeria is blessed with over 1,000 exportables. Come and join this Chamber of Export Trade. They'll teach you how to trade and export, and you'll learn the export trading skills, and then you'll begin to export. So essentially, you'll be living in Nigeria and earning in hard currency. So you will do well to join the Export Chamber today. All the information is on the website, and it's www.exportchamber.org. www.exportchamber.org. All one word.
Okay, and that's it for brands that are up for promotion right here on the show today. And as usual, if you want to patronize any of those brands that we've listed out, that is the Horizontal Property Developers Limited, Bunakasa Group Meat Sharing, Food Box Delivery, Exports Chamber of International Trade and Investment Membership, Terra Home Office Industrial Cleaning and Fumigation Services, head straight to our website at www.urbanmarketplace.com, or you could place a call to the number 08181 233 979. I'll take that again, 08181 233 979.
Let me call it my own way. 081 81 233 979. Yeah.
And do not also forget that your business could make it to our promotion list. Also call the number to find out how you are going to go about it. And that's it for today's edition of the Urban Marketplace, right here on Urban Radio 94.5 FM. My name is Chiamake Zapata, and
Tony Odupe. Do well to join us next Friday for the
yes,
next
Friday.
edition. Yeah.